Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with my Oklahoma football predictions. Oklahoma was in the college football playoffs last year as the third seed against Georgia. They lost to Georgia at the Rose Bowl in Los Angeles. Oklahoma, in my opinion, they're probably the favorite in the Big 12, but with the loss of Baker Mayfield, is, is that too much for them to overcome to make them go back to the college football playoffs? Wait and see to my predictions. But I want to dive into some numbers here where my cursor is right here. FPI is projecting them to go 10-2. They're giving them a 7% chance of going undefeated. They're giving them a 54% chance of winning the Big 12 and a 24% and the 24th hardest schedule in the nation out of 130 teams. Looking at the schedule, the Big 12 to me is always like that conference that's like they'll beat each other up. Like you'll have like maybe Kansas State one year in the Big 12 championship. Next year will be West Virginia, and then the following year will be Texas. And then you'll have like a Baylor or TCU pop in there, and then like Oklahoma State will pop in there as well. And even sometimes once in a while, Texas Tech will pop in there. So I mean, to me, the Big 12 kind of just beats up on each other. But looking at Oklahoma's schedule, I could give them 3 automatic wins. First win's gonna be Florida Atlantic. Second win's gonna be Army. Third win's gonna be Kansas. So 3 automatic wins for Oklahoma. Can they go undefeated? Wait to see. I'm gonna say best case scenario though for Oklahoma is actually winning out and winning the whole damn thing. And the worst case scenario for Oklahoma is gonna be 8-4. I could see them possibly going on the road, losing to Iowa State. They could go and lose on the road to Texas Tech, West Virginia, and probably one of their home games. So, do you think I'll have Oklahoma going 8-4? Wait and see to the end of these football predictions. But anyways, let's dive into this. Florida Atlantic, probably the best team in the Conference USA, going up against Oklahoma. Oklahoma's home is an automatic win. This is probably the closest farthest automatic win actually that we had. But I'm gonna say Oklahoma wins this game kind of big, 48-28. Try and make a statement. Next game is against UCLA. New regime. Chip Kelly's the new head coach. UCLA I think will be in this game, but I don't think they're gonna win, as I have Oklahoma also winning this game, 56-35. I don't even think it'll be close. I think Oklahoma pulls away. Next game is at Iowa State. Iowa State, the FBI is high on them. I kind of think last year was a little bit of a fluke, but they could still very well be decent, Iowa State. But I still have Oklahoma winning. Even though that Iowa State did beat Oklahoma at Oklahoma last year, I'm going to say Oklahoma is looking for revenge, though. And they're going to win this game 38-17. Next game is against Army. Army is also kind of it's an automatic win, but once again, I wouldn't call it a complete automatic win. Like the numbers say that it should be, but to me, I wouldn't say it's completely an automatic win. But I do think they beat Army kind of easily, though, as I have them beating Army 52-31. Next game is against Baylor. To me, Baylor, they're not going to be good until like 2022. Like the whole scandal about the rape stuff at Baylor and sexual assault stuff, I think is killing them. And I'm going to say Oklahoma takes control at home and blows them out 42-10. Next game is the Red River rivalry, neutral site game against Texas. These games are usually close and kind of low scoring, if you want the honest truth. This game actually really brings the best out of Oklahoma and Texas, in my opinion. But Oklahoma's won of the last 2 or 3 times. But this year I think that changes. Is I actually have Oklahoma losing this game against Texas, 45-35. I think it'll be kind of high scoring. As I just feel like Texas is going to be looking for a big win, and looking at Texas' schedule, they could already have a few losses on their schedule, and they're going to be looking for a big win. So this is their big win for Texas. So I have Oklahoma actually losing this game 45-35. Then they have a much needed bye, in my opinion, for Oklahoma as they go down the final stretch. Next game is at TCU. This could be a tough game as well for Oklahoma, but since they're going to have 2 weeks coming off the bye, I'm going to say Oklahoma wins this game. I'm going to say they win this game 41-30. Next game is Kansas State. FBI is not high on Kansas State. I think Kansas State could still be decent, but I do think they're going to be a little bit down this year. But Oklahoma gets them at home, so I'm obviously going to pick them to win. I'm going to say Oklahoma beats Kansas State kind of well, as I have Oklahoma winning this game 42-23. Excuse me. Next game at Texas Tech. Oklahoma could be on upset alert because of following games Oklahoma State. Texas Tech, in my opinion, to me, this is going to be an absolute shootout. Like, I think a team could reach 60 points in this game. But I'm going with Oklahoma. I'm going to say Oklahoma wins this game 56-28. I think it'll be a blowout. Next game is Oklahoma State at home. Last year, Oklahoma went on the road and actually beat Oklahoma State by 10, 62-52. This rivalry, in-state rivalry, usually has no defense played in it. It's all offense. I do think Oklahoma's going to win this game, though, as I'm not like 100% sold on Oklahoma State even being a college football contender. I have Oklahoma winning this game 52-38. I think Oklahoma State will lose, and I think Oklahoma is going to make another statement in this game. Next game is Kansas. That's a bye. It's at home. I'm going to say Oklahoma wins this game 55-24. In the last game at West Virginia. West Virginia could very well be fighting for that second spot in the Big 12 championship game at this point. Oklahoma could be very well be fighting for the Big 12 championship. But it is in Morgantown, West Virginia, and I always the thing I say about West Virginia, they're kind of isolated from the rest of the teams in the Big 12. Like, the closest team is like Iowa State, and basically I think West Virginia has a very good quarterback in Will Greer, and I think he's going to light up this Oklahoma defense. And I'm going to pull the trigger on this one because they're giving West Virginia a 25% chance at the upset. And I'm going to pull the trigger at West Virginia on a Friday after Thanksgiving. I'm going to say West Virginia wins this game. I'm going to say Oklahoma loses this game 41-38. So that's what I have for the schedule predictions. So after looking at the schedule, I have Oklahoma going 10-2 and 7-2 in the conference. So 10-2 for Oklahoma and 7-2 in the conference. So those are my Oklahoma football predictions. So thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Tomorrow's Michigan State. Friday's Michigan. Saturday's Wisconsin. I believe Sunday's Stanford and Monday is Miami. So just a heads up on the schedule. I'm going to have the top 25 projected on the FPI done by July 25th, and we'll go from there. So, thanks for watching again. Please like and subscribe. And this is McD the Beast signing off.